So for this look, I'm just going to be taking a shimmer color first, and this is going to help so that when we go to blend the colors, they're a lot easier to blend than regular matte colors. So that's why I'm just going to be applying this all over the lid. And the color is close to my skin color, so it looks natural still. And then I'm just going to place a transparent powder all over the rest of my lid. This is going to make it easy so that it sets and there will be no creasing throughout the day. If you do want to add like a color into your crease, you can do that and it'll be a lot easier to blend. So I'm just going to kind of emphasize that a little bit more, or intensify it, and I'm going to be using this color Tease right here, which is a very taupey toned color, which most shadows naturally are more taupey toned rather than like bronzy or browny kind of color. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that in my crease. On a Monday through Friday basis, I usually try not to do eyeliner and kind of save it for a special occasion or weekends, or a day when I'm going to be actually taking pictures or I want my eyes to stand out a lot more. But this is like the easiest way to get that eyeliner look without having to go in and do the eyeliner. The first thing is take your mascara, and I'm taking like a concoction of a combination of mascaras. So I mean, you can just go ahead and use one mascara if you like that. I like to use a combination of them. So just take your mascara and wiggle it as close to the lash line as possible without creating any staining on your eyeshadow, which is actually pretty easy. What I like to do is kind of tilt my head back, because if you leave your head like this and do this, you're more likely to get the mascara on there, whereas if you do this, you've got a little bit more room for error. Then I'm gonna take the They're Real mascara because I love the wand to this. And then again, just rubbing it on my lash line and wiggling it up. Then I'm taking my voluminous Miss Manga Rock one, which is another new favorite. And this one's gonna make my lashes a little bit more spidery. So I'm definitely making sure I get really close to the lash line. And then the same to this side as well. And then lastly, I'm just gonna be taking my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black and going ahead and going over everything, and then just making sure that I'm rolling the wand on the lash line. And then for the lower lash line, I'm just going to place a little bit of the leftover black shadow, and I'm just going to take it about halfway in. I don't want it to look like I have any eyeshadow under here. I just want my lashes to look a little bit more not voluminous, like I have a little bit more lower lashes. And then I'll just go ahead and take mascara and place some down here. Then for the rest of my face, if I'm in a hurry, I'll just put lotion and set that with powder or any kind of like daily moisturizer, and that's usually what I'll do if I'm like don't really care what's going on with my face, if I don't really have to like look as presentable but still look presentable. But if I'm going to school, I'll usually go ahead and apply foundation. I'm gonna make sure to moisturize my face first because my skin tends to be super oily, so if I moisturize it before I apply makeup on, my face will be a little more moisturized, so it won't produce as much oil. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm not applying a lot because again, I don't really need like full coverage. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all of this out. And then if you want to take a lot less time in having to set your foundation, I recommend getting a really big brush that is just gonna literally cover your entire face. So taking the powder. So this foundation is really good at blending with my neck, but it's actually a little bit too light like towards my forehead because it kind of makes me look like a ghost. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some of my bronzer and also on the sides of my face, because when you think about it, the sun is most likely gonna tan your forehead a little bit darker than the rest of your face. So I'm just gonna blend that in, and then if it gets a little too overpowering, just go over it with your beauty blender and just kind of make it a little bit more subtle. And then usually I will just go ahead and apply some blush because you don't want to be looking all white or all even colored without any like kind of definition to your face. So I'm just taking my humongous blush brush and just this very natural blush color that I really like, and I'm just gonna apply it up here and then kind of blend it down. And you're done! Of course, if you put foundation on your lips, I'd go ahead and either wipe that off or put on a natural colored lipstick. So my, I guess, Your Lips But Better color is, well, this is actually a little bit lighter, but this is Ferris Nude by L'Oreal. It's a little bit more peachy than my lip color. That's okay. So this is the finished back to school makeup. I know it's like super simple. I think this is probably the most natural you'll see me without like wearing like eyeliner or anything crazy like that. And also another tip is for your hair to let it dry overnight, and then that way in the morning if you need to style it or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that. I of course just kind of blow dried this into my hair because this is probably the easiest thing for me to do. I don't have to curl it, kind of has this natural texture to it, so I can just wake up and go after I do my face. But anyways, I hope you all like this video, and again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Are you listening to High School Musical?
My OOTD for tomorrow.
No, go away. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. Get your own YouTube channel. Go away. If I stand over here.
And now you're gonna go wet your beauty blender, and then you're gonna want to come back, and then we're gonna get started on the rest of the makeup. So this concealer is the bomb diggity. Go buy you some.
Where's my natural colored lipstick? Getting a really big brush. Is this still focused or no?